If my reflection could speak, what would it ask me to release? If my reflection could speak, what would it ask me to release? And this question right here is like, if you're looking in the mirror at yourself, what would yourself, your reflection, say to you about releasing some of the things that you're holding on to? Okay? So this question forces me to confront parts of myself that I avoid, the doubts, the old wounds, the stories that I've outgrown. My reflection knows the truth before I do. Now it's time to listen. It's a little letter I wrote to myself. It sounds like a poem because it's a letter poem, all right? I stood in front of the mirror today and really looked. Not at my skin, not at my bald head, but me the person, me beneath the armor, me beneath the skin, me beneath this right here. And I wondered, if my reflection could speak, what would it ask me to release? The answer came to me like a whisper. Them grudges you be holding, that envy, that jealousy, the version of yourself you think you're supposed to be, the love you keep waiting on because you believe you don't deserve it right now. You ain't good enough, or I got to get myself together. I noticed that we just kind of cling on to things long after their purpose expires. You ever known someone or ever been that person where you got stuff that's expired in your pantry or the refrigerator? Like, oh, that's good for one more day or one more week. That's the best use by date. And a lot of us got that date wrong with expiration date. And that joint smelling kind of weird, it look kind of weird, right? That's how we hold on to things long after their purpose expires. We confuse familiarity with safety, pain with identity. But our reflections know better. When I say our reflections, ourself. They see the weight we don't realize we carrying. So I ask myself, and I, low-key ask you, what's your reflection trying to hand back to you? What story are you ready to stop telling yourself? Who would you be without that old hurt? Letting go isn't a betrayal. It's trust. Trust that you won't disappear when you release what shaped you. Trust that grief and love can coexist. Trust that the mirror isn't judging you. It's waiting for you. And sometimes you ever felt like you holding on to something, right? And if you let go of it, it just changes who you are, right? And you feel like, oh, it changed me for the worse if I let go. What kind of person will I be if I let this person do this or get away with that? Okay. What kind of person would you be if you just let that drink go? And I'm not saying let the person go without consequence, right? I'm saying like I'm letting it go and I'm not letting this happen again. I'm not going to beat myself on it. I'm not going to remind myself about it every single time. Like, just let it go. So today, stand in front of your reflection and ask these questions right here. What do you need me to release? Like, look in your mirror and say this to yourself. Like, what do you need me to release? And embrace yourself, because the truth is going to come, right? And you got to be in position to catch that joint, because you ain't going to believe it sometimes. Like, I didn't believe it at first, but I believed it. You know what I mean? I believed it, but I didn't. That denial. But when it does come, that truth do come, accept it and then let it go, right? Do it with courage. All right? I love you, bro. Message to me. Here we go. Peace.